Everyone, Ricky B with the
What's
hat
up?
and look at that. Good stuff.
What's up,
Look
buddy?
like you're ready to go and start playing in a jazz bar somewhere.
I know, right? Right? Yeah. Let me go find my
That's
trombone.
good.
Used to play that when I was in elementary school.
Oh my God, that's funny. What's going on? Is it getting cold up there yet?
Yeah, I'm. Yeah. It's almost to parka season, snowmobile suit season. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Snowmobile.
We're. Yeah. I wish they just cancel winter due to lack of interest. You know. you know.
Do you have any mountains near you can go running up like in Rocky Four?
Oh, you know. Well, once we hit February, we'll have snow piles.
Oh yeah. No. Today it was cool out today when I got to the job. I got to the job site about 6, and I had to put a sweatshirt on because it was like 60, 59 degrees. So
Ooh.
it was cool, a little crisp in the air.
Do you have those little pocket warmers in your jeans?
We're not that bad, but it is funny seeing people down here walk around like they'll put like boots and a big jacket and like a scarf and a beanie, and it's 56. I'm like, all right, let's not get too crazy. It's
Right.
it's cool for
Yeah.
us. I mean, when it gets to low 50s, it's cold for us. We're not used to that, but
No.
it's not that cold. It's not that cold. You got to relax. So, but anyway,
Yeah. Yeah, it was in the 50s today, but the wind was whipping and it was just a
uh,
cold wind. And I was out in it all day long and I'm like, I just can't wait to get a hot cup of coffee.
yeah,
you know?
right.
Eesh.
Definitely, I understand that. So, as you've seen, I'm sure on Instagram and
Mhm.
elsewhere, that the Sly Stallone Shop has opened a retail store, physical store at the base of the Rocky Steps.
That's
I
so
mean,
awesome.
how cool is that? It's good and it's bad because I'm telling you, whenever I do get up there eventually, that's not going to be
Yeah.
good for anybody.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be good for them.
Make sure all the banks are closed the day before you so you can't take out a second mortgage.
Oh my
you
God,
know?
man! I mean, to be honest with you, it's a no brainer. I'm surprised it took them this long. It's
Right.
but because the shop's been around since 2018 online,
Yeah,
and
that sounds about right.
yeah. So I mean, I understand you're not going to do it immediately, but when you saw the success of the shop online, and they put the I don't know, they put the fedora up there and it sells out in like 3 days, and they put the Italian sweatshirt up there and it sells out in 4 days.
Mhm.
Obviously, they're doing good. So it was just inevitable. So,
Right.
but I reached out to one of our Philadelphia residents who is also a follower and a friend of ours, Mr. Tony D.
Tony
There he is
D.
with the steps in the background. I asked him if he went to send us some pictures so we can do a little rundown of what the shop's like. And so he obliged for us, which was very kind of him because he went there with his kids who
Yeah.
they
They are the
they crack me up on how they are with Rocky. They're
I know.
so knowledgeable and get so excited about it. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so
Tony's
yeah,
teaching
that's
them
the
right.
front of the store there. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. And then there's another part of the front of the store. Let's see, right here,
oh,
now open. So it's the Rocky shop, and it's got a little bit of everything in there. So let's dive in here. Let's see what he sent us. He sent us this picture here, which has the Rocky shirt. It says Philadelphia on it, which I don't think that's on the shop. I don't recall seeing that there.
no, I don't either.
And if you look to the left, you can see there's a little sign for the Italian sweatshirt.
Yeah.
And then that gray T-shirt right there, that's the one that says Robert Rocky Balboa, heavyweight
Yes.
champion.
Yes.
And then the shelf above it, I'm assuming it's green. I'm assuming it's the Shamrock Meats, but I could be wrong. Might be an Eagles one. I don't know.
Yeah, hard to make out.
Yeah, and I
Hard
don't
to
know what that
tell.
white one is either. So. But that's one thing there, and this one here is pretty cool to see. To see them all out there, like not online and not in little pictures, is pretty cool.
Well,
this
look,
here.
Tony, it's like, you go to your favorite ballpark, right? You go to see your
Yeah.
favorite team. It's like the same thing. You go to the statue. There should have been a souvenir shop.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when I went there years ago, there was a guy, selling bootleg stuff at the bottom of the steps,
Right.
of Rocky shirts and hats and whatnot, and they were, who knows where he got them from, who knows who made them, and he's selling them left and right. He's selling them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But so yeah, that was the fedora and the statue. Let's see what else we got here. We got the kids are looking at more items here. So that's that winter knit cap with the beanie, little
I got to
pom
order
pom
one
on
of
top.
those. I got to order
Yeah, I
one of
like that. It
those
says it.
soon.
Yeah, yeah, you need it soon. That's right. It looks like in the background there, it looks like the Win Rocky Win shirt is on the top left.
Yep.
And then the above the hat, it looks like that's the Apollo shirt, the white one, where Apollo from Rocky 4. My daughter has that shirt.
Okay. And the other one looked
She
like
bought
the
that shirt.
Shamrock. The other one, the green
Yeah,
one
that
toward the
one.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one definitely looks like the Shamrock Meats one. So
Yep.
so cool. And then this one here is not on the website. Tony's pretty little
That's
daughter
awesome.
modeling the Southpaw license plate magnet, and they also have a keychain.
Oh.
So that's pretty awesome.
Oh.
So yeah,
boy.
those are the ones he sent over. But if you go online and you look up Tony's Instagram, which I'm going to tell you, I should have put it on. Actually, I might still be able to put it on because it's pretty long. So I'm going to put it on here as a banner. Let's see. But if you go on his Instagram, he has it's a pretty long video. I tried to copy it. You know how you could post something on your story? I
Right.
tried to do that, but it was so long, it wouldn't even let me.
No kidding.
Yeah, but it was really cool because he went through the entire store and saw everything.
So there's more than that?
Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot more than that.
Wow.
They had the robes there. They had all the robes. Well, two of them. I
Wow.
shouldn't say all of them. They had all the shorts that he wore.
Okay.
They had slip-on like slider sandals.
Oh, I have those. Yeah, I bought those a couple
Yep.
of years ago.
Oh, you did get those?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he has they have those there. Trying to think what else is there. It's a lot. There's a lot there.
So
I'm
is
just trying to
is that trailer or whatever now, because I have not been on my phone all day or most of the weekend, but is that trailer a permanent fixture now or is it movable? How big is it?
on the
You know?
bottom of the screen, guys, that's Tony's Instagram there. If you want to go check out his video, it's pretty long. It looks like, and he goes in a lot of detail. He looks at every shelf in this place here. He's got videos of everything.
I'll have to check that out.
It's really, definitely check it out because it's a long one. Like I said, it wouldn't let me do it. It's like 10, 12 minutes long. Anyway, to
no
answer your
kidding.
question, it looks like it could be moved if they chose. It doesn't look like it's brick and mortar as far as like a shopping plaza. But by the looks of it, it doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere anytime soon. It's pretty stable. It's not like it's a flimsy little pop-up stand like you see at a concert or something, It's definitely more, I mean, it's definitely more involved than that. But yeah, definitely check it out. Go to his Instagram and check out the video that he put up there of going to the store. It's pretty cool. And he shows everything in the store, and they got a ton. Most of it was stuff we've seen, but there was a couple things that were not on the website. So,
well, I'm going to look at Tony's Instagram later tonight then.
Yeah,
check it
like
out.
I said, it's like a 10-12 minute video. I tried to put it on my story on my page and the Round 14 page, and it kept buffering. It was so long. Which I thought it would have tried to just put even a couple minutes on there, but it didn't. It just kept buffering. So yeah, go to his Instagram, which I'll put up there again real quick for you guys. and check it out. It's he goes from walking in every square inch of the store. His kids are all excited looking and say, "Look, there's the robe from Rocky."
Oh my
It's so great.
God.
It really is great. Tony, thanks so much for sending that in. Thank you for
Yes, thank you,
taking us
Tony
on the
D.
tour. I mean, it's the next best thing to be in there, but
Yeah, that's
it's pretty
awesome.
cool. I'm
Thank
sure
you,
the
Tony
sales are going to
D.
be ridiculous.
Oh, I'm sure.
We-
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, Mike he had a little post on there that he stopped by the other day, and he's like, and of course I couldn't leave with nothing. He had one of each of the boxing shorts and another fedora.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, he spent like $500. Man.
Yeah, right. Easily. Yeah. Well, maybe the fedora was a business write-off, but
Oh,
I'm
well, it's
sure he's
probably all
got
business
multiple.
writes-offs, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
But
sure he's
yeah, oh
got
yeah. I
multiple
think he said
fedoras.
in his post he has 7.
Holy
Unless
cow!
he's just messing around saying he has 7, but I'm sure
Yeah,
he has
sure.
more than one. Let's put it that way.
Oh yeah, absolutely, no doubt with that.
Yeah, but
No doubt.
it's pretty cool there. Pretty cool. Definitely have to try to make a trip.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
up there,
We got
that'd
to
be cool. So
plan that
as
soon.
as we've seen also the trip, well, I told you, I mean, I probably for the 50th anniversary of Rocky 2026, my plan is to do the Rocky run in November of
Well, I'm right there with
2026.
you.
So
I'm
I'm
right there
hoping
with you.
I hope so. I really do. I hope you'll go. And then of course, hopefully the store will still be there. And I mean, it's 3
Right.
years from now. So we'll see.
And hopefully
That is
my
the plan.
leg will heal. Hopefully my leg will heal before then. I've been doing like 2 miles every other day, and
Uh-huh.
I think I pulled a calf muscle. It just hurts to walk.
Right.
I'm like,
Well, I
I
told
was
you when
trying.
I was doing mine, I did twice last week. And I did do 3.1. I did the 5K,
Okay.
but
Okay.
I walked probably 97.5% of it.
Okay.
So I mean, when I say walk too, I wasn't strolling like I was in a park. I mean, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't speed walking either. You know, I mean, so
Right.
I was picking up a brisk little pace and trying to do the best I could.
Sure. That's all we can do.
Yeah,
That's all we
exactly.
can do. But I was trying to do my my jump ropes. Like I do cardio one day and then I do weights the next day. And in between
Hmm.
each set, I do jump ropes, you know. So by the time I'm done, I've done like almost 2,000 jump ropes. I
Oh,
couldn't even
geez.
jump up and down. My leg hurt so bad. I couldn't even jump up and down. I'm like,
You got
oh,
to be
put me on the
careful. You
IR.
can't, you don't want to get hurt where you're out for months.
I know. I'm like, I'm
Want
on
to
the
go,
IR.
yeah, exactly. You got to be careful. Uh,
Mm,
oh man. So this week here, the whole entire episode is about the Frankster.
yes, it
Where is
is.
he? Where is he? There he is. Frank and Sly there from that looks like the Rocky 3 era. And then Frank and Sly again. Obviously, but that's like the Balboa era. But Frank has had a hell of a career.
Sure
And
has.
man, he's done a lot. It's like I don't mean this in a disrespectful way because I personally don't feel this or think this, but a lot of people are like, "Oh, he's Sly's little brother. He's just gets something
Mhm.
because of Sly and everything." And that couldn't be further from the truth from what I researched on, and I know you have as
No,
well. You did some research on
I
just his
did.
films alone.
I did. And I don't know what the hell. Oh, there they are. I need my glasses to find my glasses. So, yeah. um, so this, when we were talking last week, I'm just going to jump back a minute. When we were very shocked when we came out with a number of how many movies Dolph Lundgren had done, when it was like over
Yes,
73 movies.
yes,
Okay.
very surprised.
Very surprised. Do you know Frank has been in over 60 movies?
No, see, I mean, you told me that in a pre-production show we were having. I was shocked. I would have never ever guessed that.
No.
I would have guessed. I was going to guess if you 20, 15, 20.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and that would and
Absolutely.
I wouldn't have been able to name them,
Right.
but that would have been my
Right.
guess. I mean, we know obviously his very first time was in Rocky, where he was the street corner singer.
Yes.
Um, and then he took it from there, where he started doing other films and then more music and whatnot. Um, but I would have never ever guessed 60 ever.
Yeah.
No.
And I was looking through his IMDb page, and
Hmm.
the movies that he had made, and obviously, there are some that we have all heard of. Um,
Hmm.
let's see, the most famous, well, other than Rocky, there's a couple, Staying Alive, as you mentioned,
Hmm.
um, Tombstone with Val Kilmer.
Yeah, Staying Alive. He had a lot going on in Staying Alive, which we'll discuss in a little bit. But this is a shot of him in Staying Alive. He was the possible boyfriend of the girlfriend that John Travolta's character was liking and whatever. And then Tombstone. Here's a shot of him and Val Kilmer from Tombstone, and
Yep.
that's a very well known movie, very
Oh,
well known movie.
definitely. Let's see. And he had a documentary about him, Stallone, Frank,
Yes, he
that
did.
is. And
Yep,
have
and
you
that
seen
was
that?
I have. Derek Wayne Johnson did that. And when I first started becoming friendly with Derek, him and I have been Instagram friends for 3 or 4 years now.
Okay.
The 40 Years of Rocky documentary is why I even knew of him. But then when I saw his other films, King of the Underdogs, which he discusses John G. Alvinson, Karate Kid, and Rocky, and then of course Stallone, Frank, that is. So I did watch it. It's very good, very entertaining. Definitely
Okay.
check it out. Derek does a great job.
I will. I wanted to see that, and I wanted to see the one you said before that. I was trying to get it in, but I couldn't. The icons,
Tombstone.
or no. The one with the Karate
Oh,
Kid and
oh, King of the Underdogs.
King of the Underdogs. Yeah, I couldn't get
Yeah,
it, but I want to see these both. I just haven't had
yeah.
either the
I
opportunity
mean, they're
or
so good. I wish they were longer. They're not very
yeah,
long, but they're very well done. A lot of good behind the scenes stuff. It's put together nicely.
right, right. Most of those shows are never long enough, as far as we're
Yeah.
concerned.
Well, I
you
mean,
know,
the Stallone Frank, that is. I mean, that's like I said, that's kind of summing up how it is. Everybody thinks he's just riding his older brother coattails. And I mean, let's face facts. Did he get some opportunities because of Sly? Maybe.
mhm.
Maybe they did, maybe they didn't, but I'm sure most of it was on his own accord. Uh,
Sure.
but the bottom line is he created his career on his own, regardless of
Right,
Sly.
right. He was in
So
let's see. Tony, am I lagging? Am I lagging?
a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit,
I apologize to
but
everybody.
that's all
It's
right.
probably because
We'll we'll
it's probably
we'll
like 48
we'll
feet
sit
of
at the
snow
edge of our
outside.
chair waiting for the answer.
Yeah. Couple other movies that are well known that he was in. Some I didn't know that he was in, you know.
Mhm.
Um, well, we all know Rocky Balboa. He was in Rocky Balboa. He was at the table in Victor
Yeah,
Cafe.
yeah.
Hudson
He was
Hawk,
also he was also in Rocky 3. Remember, he was one of
Rocky
the
3.
fighters Sly
Yep,
fought, Rocky fought. Hudson
yep.
Hawk. Oh, that's the old Bruce
Andrew
Willis,
Dice
right?
Clay. Wasn't it Andrew Dice Clay?
Oh, that's Andrew Dice Clay. Okay.
I
Okay.
thought so. Uh, Paradise Alley. I don't remember him being in Paradise Alley, but he has
Yeah, I
credits
know.
for
You know
Paradise.
what though? It's definitely been a minute since I've seen that film. So
Yeah,
if I
right.
didn't remember, I wouldn't be surprised. But
Yeah. Um, Barfly, which you said you saw and was amazing. I have not seen
Barfly
it.
is so Barfly to very quickly to discuss what Barfly is about. It's about a guy who goes to a bar. He's an alcoholic and he's a degenerate. He's dirty. It's Mickey Rourke.
Yeah, perfect
And
role.
Faye Dunaway is another alcoholic who sits at this bar every single day. Well, Frank is the bartender, and it's so well done. Of course, Frank gets very frustrated and annoyed with the drunk every now and then, and he's always wanting to fight him and stuff. But it's a
Okay.
great film, great movie, very well acted, uh, uh, good and sad storyline. It's like there's a lot of people out there like that. And to see it, it's just kind of heartbreaking. But
Yeah.
but yeah, check it out. Good film, very good film.
Yeah. Mickey Rourke, after like 9.5 weeks, has seemed to found his niche.
9.5 weeks. That guy was like, I mean, he was so disgustingly good looking and suave and cool and man. And then yeah, after some boxing matches and after some, he had a good
I
duke it out with the movie studios and yeah. I mean, I like the guy. I still think
Yeah.
he's a good actor, but yeah, that boxing ring wasn't a friend to him.
No. And well, let's just say with Frank and Mickey, didn't know this. He was in Get Carter. Did you know that?
Get Carter with Sly and Michael Caine.
Yeah, and but I don't recall Frank being in that.
You know what? I don't. It's been a while since I've seen that film.
Yeah.
I don't recall it as much as I do the others. I do vividly remember, Barfly or
But
him in the Rocky movies, obviously, or Tombstone, but I don't
wasn't
recall Paradise Alley or Get Carter.
was Mickey Rourke was in Get Carter, wasn't he?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. And here's another one. Reach Me, which is a there was a Stallone movie with the card playing, I think. They were playing card. They were the blackjack games.
That's called Reach Me. Is that what it's called?
I think so. Well, that's the name of.
I mean, it
that's the
might
name of
be.
the
I mean,
movie.
I saw it. Yeah, I saw it a while ago. Not a bad film, actually. Pretty decent.
No, I liked it. And this is the last one I have on my list as far as movies. As we said, there's over 60 that he was in, and I was getting writer's cramp. But my favorite role, and I know it's only this long, is Fred Claus with Frank Stallone and Fred Claus. That is my favorite Christmas movie of all time. And Frank, if you're watching, I'm going to message you, Frank, and I'm going to let you know we're talking about you. I love you in Frank or in Fred Claus, hands down.
That was a pretty funny scene.
Yeah.
That was you're talking about the scene where they're in the meeting with Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my brother is Santa Claus. Oh my God. Yeah. And Frank looks good.
And he's so serious about it too.
Yeah. I was so mad at my brother. And then Rocky 2 came out. And then Rocky 3.
That's funny.
Oh, love
I mean, think about the accomplishments he had. He had all these films, like you said. I mean, the man has, John Rivoli had a painting of him. Not many people could say that. Of the original corner street singer, Take You Back There.
That's an awesome painting.
And then John did another one of them just more recently, obviously.
Oh,
Frank singing it out over there.
Yeah.
And of course, what career wouldn't be complete without your own action figure?
That's right.
Frank,
I got you, baby. I got you.
Let's say there it is.
There it is.
That's
Frank.
so cool. Got the jacket and everything.
And
you should press a button in the back of him, and he sings "Take You Back."
I know. And Frank, just in case you're wondering, yes, I did buy your shirt. Frank Stallone
guitars. That's that's the one that I'm waiting to get. I like the Tiger logo one. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But he has just done a ton with his career. Now, I recently watched an interview with him, to go back to the Staying Alive bit.
Okay.
He was not originally supposed to have all that music in that movie,
Oh, no kidding.
and he was supposed to be doing one song, and so he wrote "Far From Over,"
Great song.
and there was some kind of discrepancy with John Travolta and the Bee Gees. John, I don't something they wanted certain songs, but the Bee Gees didn't want to put the other songs. They wanted to do new music, and it kind of went back and forth. And somewhere along the way, it kind of was like, all right, well, let's just use them for what we already have the rights to, and we'll get something from Frank. So they're like, Frank, we're going to use "Far From Over" as the movie opener. And Frank was like,
Okay.
holy crap, this is great.
Yeah,
I'll do
right.
this. Yeah. And then next thing they know, they were like, can you write us another song? And can you write us a duet with you and Cynthia Rhodes? And then next thing you know, he's got 9 songs on the album.
Wow.
So he was completely taken aback by it. He wasn't expecting it. His brother was saying to him, give me some more music, give me some more music. And, because obviously, Sly directed it, wrote it, produced it.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, Frank got nominated for Academy Award for that film for best song.
That's awesome.
And I mean, but it was completely unexpected. Goes to show you how sometimes if you're in the right spot at the right time, which he was.
Right. Yep. And for the longest time, I didn't know that was because that was on the radio all the time. That song.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I didn't know for the longest time. I didn't realize. I didn't put the correlation together when I was younger. Didn't really hit me until later on in life that who it was, and because I was never a big Staying Alive. I don't know as if I've ever even seen the whole movie, but I will go and watch it now.
I knew Sly directed it. It was right after Rocky 3, and so I was checking out all of his work anyway. And I did like Staying Alive. I mean, Saturday Night Fever. I thought it was a very well done film, a very, very great movie. But yeah, I did check it out at the point when I saw it come out. So I did know it was in the film. And then that other duet he does, the slower song with that girl Cynthia Rhodes, is another good song. But like I said, he has nine songs on that album.
Wow. And that was another one I never really saw was Staying Alive. It was like, I don't know, it just missed me for some reason or another. Both of those did.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go back and
want to correct myself. He was nominated for a Golden Globe for Best Original Song, not the Academy Award.
Oh, okay.
Golden Globe.
Hey.
See, it helps when I can read my own handwriting.
Potato, right?
I mean, to be honest with you, from what the actors and singers and those people, the Golden Globes are more meaningful than the Academy Awards. I've heard some celebrities say. I don't know how true that is, but it is what it is.
Yeah, well, when you're nominated for anything,
Yeah, I mean, when they're recognizing your work as some of the. I mean, think about it. You got a whole year's worth of music to choose from. That music that's in film, and they're choosing 4, 5, and you're one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, that's pretty special.
It's quite an honor. Quite an honor.
Yeah, I agree.
Have you gone? I'm sorry. Have you gone on Frank's page at all and looked at his guitars and his collection?
I have. I mean, I haven't a lot. I mean, I do look at it obviously whenever he posts something because I do follow him. Mm-hmm. But the guitars he makes are just amazing. I mean, I'm not a guitarist. I don't play the guitar. I'm just a music lover. But man, they are nice.
Oh,
really nice.
Yep. And he's an avid gun collector. Have you paid attention to that? He is. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, he is definitely very knowledgeable about his guns, and I guess he's got quite a collection. Very impressive as well. Very impressive. And he's an outdoorsman.
So does he collect like the older like Civil War, World War II stuff?
A lot of stuff I see are like the Colts.
Is that
the Colt 45s and Colt 45s. Stuff like that? The old
Western.
And then there's newer and older. I haven't really seen any Civil War or stuff like that so much, but like
So nothing that old. Okay.
the old Western cowboy, I see a lot with him, and he's always on the range
Very cool.
shooting his bow and arrow or his his compound bow. He's always out on doing something like that. He's very active.
That's pretty cool.
Very active.
That's pretty cool.
73-year-old. Yeah.
That'd be cool to go out in your backyard and shoot. I mean, I don't mind going to the range. I don't care about that. It's kind, I do go every now and then, but I think going out in the backyard that'd be awesome.
Right. Yeah,
they have that kind of property where they can do that.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
A lot more than we do.
Right.
But yeah, he's definitely got his hand in a lot of things. Like you said, guitars, writing music, acting, I mean, writing for films. He's played himself in a lot of films, which is I think that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
And then of course now he's on the Family Stallone TV show, which is kind of funny to see how the girls are with him. Like when they went, do you still remember the episode where they went over his house?
Yeah, right. Right. Yeah.
And they were like, it's kind of creepy. You got all this stuff of dad hanging around.
True. But he's a fan. I mean, his brother. The thing is, I'll say this about Frank is he has got his brother's back 100% of all the time.
Yeah.
Whether it's love, brotherly love, whatever it is, Frank is there for his brother, for Sly.
Yep.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Yep. And the other way around too. I mean, Sly's 4 years older than him, and I'm sure way back when, at certain ages, it was awkward and difficult being 4 years apart. But as you got older and you got to be, 26 and 30 or 30 and 34, it didn't matter anymore.
No.
And that's 26 and 30 is when they did Rocky. Rocky was Sly was 30, Frank was 26, and the shoestring budget they gave him. So Sly's like, "Hey, write a song for the film, and I'm going to have you sing it on the corner."
Right.
No.
Right. Yeah. It's to me, it's nice to see that that they're always there for each other. It's just good family stuff.
Yeah. No, agreed.
Stuff. I like to see that.
Do you think he's more well known for Far From Over, as far as the music goes? Do you think that that's like what he's known for? Or, I mean, easy for us to say he's known for Take You Back, but I wonder how many people outside like the Rockheads really know that.
You're right. I think Far From Over, because it was so popularized on radio,
Yeah.
I don't really ever recall hearing at this moment Take You Back on the radio. Do you?
I don't think it was either. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I know Gonna Fly Now was on like every 3 songs. That was a lot. Right. I remember that was out there. I don't recall if that was played on the radio. I don't think so either. But Far From Over, it was all over the radio.
It was.
It was, I mean, you know what? I mean, and the song is a good song. I mean, it definitely gets you pumped up and worked up. I mean, and it's the opening sequence to the film, and it's pretty cool. I mean, I agree though. I think he's more well known for Far From Over than the Take You Back song.
Yeah, I got to go to that direction as well. Just because if you're not a rock head like us, people may not know that song.
No, agreed. I mean, you ask guys like you and I, or anybody like you and I, girls or guys, I think they would say Take You Back, with a very close Far From Over being there. But the average person, I agree.
Well, like I said,
so yeah, man, you gotta go check out. What's that?
I was gonna say, like I said, my younger years, Far From Over, didn't know. Never put the correlation together. So, but I knew Take You Back.
So, did you not even know it was Frank Stallone?
No,
or
I
you knew it
didn't.
was him, just not the movie?
No, I heard the song on the radio over and over again.
Oh,
I
and you didn't
don't
even know it was
know
him?
I don't know if I knew it or not, but I never made the
Oh, okay.
correlation. If I knew, I didn't make the correlation that
I got
it
you.
was yeah, I just completely missed me. Yeah. But again, we were what, teenagers, at that
Yeah,
point in time?
it came out in 83 or 84, give or take. So
Yeah.
I was a junior. Well, I graduated high school in 84, so I was a junior
Okay.
in 83.
So I was
So
I graduated
yeah,
in 85, so that wasn't
yeah,
really on our minds.
16, 17 years old. I was
No.
just, man, listen to radio.
Yeah, we were happy
Yeah,
we had a car and we could go.
exactly.
Yeah, but I remember it being played on the radio a lot, you know, but yeah,
Oh
never.
yeah.
So yes, I would definitely say Take You Back for me. I know Frank from that song, but now
Right.
later years I know this.
Hey, we can't forget the Rocky 2. There are two kinds of love now. Come on. That's,
There are
one of his
two.
songs as well.
That's right. That's right. I do like that one. I do.
I do too. I liked it. I thought it
Is
was
this
fun
is
when
this
what's that?
is this our music section?
I was just about to say this is our music segment. We just didn't introduce it. See, I'm sorry, we're a little out of practice here because we only started doing that just this past week. So yeah, we'll do we'll put that out there now. That's the musical segment. There we go.
For those of you who missed it, rewind.
Yeah, that's the musical segment.
Right.
Oh God. Okay, we'll
And
talk
I'm
about the
sure it's
movie of
not
the week.
helping. I'm sure it's not helping that I'm lagging in my,
Yeah,
you know.
here's the movie of the week. So the movie of the week, um, I'm gonna go with Barfly. I haven't seen
Okay.
that in a while, so I'm gonna go watch that again. You got to
You
watch
know
that
what?
if you haven't.
I am going to go right there with you because I've never seen it. That and I want to watch Stallone, Frank that is.
Oh
But
yeah,
my
yeah. If you haven't seen that, you definitely watch that.
my question to you is, did you do your homework from last episode?
I started. Does that count? I started.
Oh, okay.
I know it's a pathetic excuse, but just so much going
No.
on this week.
Well, your weather's better than ours. We had a rainy weekend. So I sat down and watched Eddie and the Cruisers and Eddie and the Cruisers 2, Eddie Lives. For the millionth time, still wasn't disappointed.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
I
telling
started
you.
watching History of the World, and I did
Oh,
start
you
it.
did? I didn't get to
Yeah,
that one.
but I didn't finish.
Okay. I'm telling you, Tony, the second soundtrack to Eddie and the Cruisers 2, it just is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Did you go and
I,
listen to that song?
I
I
did.
don't.
I did. And it was better than I thought it was going to be.
Adam and Eve,
It
Garden
really
of
was. I
Eden.
mean, what's that?
The Adam and Eve Garden
Yeah.
of Eden.
I mean, it was better than I thought it was going to be. I didn't think it was going to be horrible because you said it was good. So, but it was just it impressed me more than I was expecting.
Yeah, I love the beginning. He's doing the 12-bar blues, and he's calling out the in the movie. He's calling out the key changes, and oh, I don't know. It just gets
Right.
me. All right. Well,
So the last
we'll give
bit
you a
up
B
here.
plus. We'll give you a B plus on your
I wouldn't even
homework.
give that. I give
All
you a
right,
C
we'll give you a
plus.
C.
Come on, I can't. That's not. Yeah, I can't have a C plus. B plus
Okay.
is not it. That's not it.
Okay.
Okay. So do we have any? Let's see. Do we have any trivia prepared?
I do have some stuff for you.
Oh, you do, you sneaky little dog.
How about you?
All right, I'm ready. I'll be
Okay.
ready.
You'll be ready.
I'm so, I'm so behind, man. It's not even funny.
Google.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Right under your nose.
Oh, wait. I have one more thing.
Okay.
I don't know if I should use this as a question because I'm not sure, or I'm not 100% on the answer, but I'm going to use this as a question.
Okay.
Okay. And it's about one of our topics from today. Do you, again, this comes in air quotes or asterisk, do you know what famous person Frank, because we never talked about his boxing career, you know,
That's true. That's true.
what famous person did Frank Stallone box? Again, this is on the internet, so I'm taking it as what it is.
What famous boxer or famous person?
Person.
Oh, geez. Mickey Rourke. And that's a complete guess.
Okay. Google says Geraldo Rivera.
Oh, get out of here. Really?
Now, I remember Geraldo,
I think Frank would kill Geraldo.
but I remember Geraldo Rivera having a fight and getting pretty messed up. Do you remember that at all?
And it was Frank that did it?
Well, that's what Google's saying. Because I was trying to,
Well,
honestly, I was trying to look up Frank's boxing career, and I'm
okay.
taking us away from our trivia, but I was very interested in his boxing career. And all I could find that I don't know how true this is again or not, that he had one professional match that he won and walked away. But I don't know if that's all I could get. That's all I could find. And then I found that him and Geraldo fought. I don't know
I need to look that up right now.
okay.
Geraldo
I don't know.
Rivera. I remember him.
I remember him having like a black eye and a big old busted nose from a fight, but I don't know if it was a stage.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not ready for trivia anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
It's just I completely forgot about trivia. I'm not going to lie to everybody. Frank Stallone remembers boxing Geraldo Rivera and growing up in okay in the ring. 1992, the younger Stallone and the mustachioed TV journalist square off for the Howard Stern organized prize fight. Scrapple in the Apple. I remember it like it was yesterday. So yeah, he did.
Okay.
He said Geraldo started saying, I'll fight any celebrity anywhere. And actually it says here, Stallone's resume included amateur boxing with 30 fights to his name. He decided to take Rivera up on his challenge, much to the consternation of his older brother, Sly. He goes, if you get beaten by a newscaster, it kills the Rocky dynasty. Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
So they went to the gym. So, okay. And TV cameras, catch him on the chin, go home early. That really wasn't the game plan. So I'm trying to see who won here. He injured his hand. At the end of the match, though, was the Stallone and not Rivera who had his arm up in triumph.
Okay.
To this day. Okay, so he did win, but it doesn't say anything about like really messing him up.
Okay, well that might have been on a Geraldo show that he got messed up, but
yeah.
So
but I do remember though they do talk about that in the documentary.
Oh, they do. Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Because I remember when I just read it saying Scrapple in the Apple, I remembered him talking about that.
Oh. All right. So, well, I guess that
they do.
I guess that disproves the theory that everything on the internet is not a bunch of horse shit.
I thought it was the opposite. Isn't everything on the internet's true? Come on, everything.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
All right. Well, Frank, hopefully you are watching. Hopefully you enjoy the show. We enjoy your career. Keep it going. Keep performing.
Yes.
I see you're doing a show with Survivor coming up in Atlantic City again. You previously did one with John Cafferty in Atlantic City
Oh,
at the Hard Rock both times. And just so you know, there is a Hard Rock in Tampa over here, and there is a Hard Rock in Hollywood, Florida. So either way, I'll be more than happy to go.
yes.
So you can perform outside Atlantic City. That'd be wonderful. But
Yes.
yeah, God, that'd be some show to see. Either one of them, John Cafferty and Frank, or Frank and Survivor. That'd be great.
Tony, I gotta tell you this. Deb's gonna kill me because she hears it all the time. 2 years ago, Frank was playing at the Hard Rock with John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band, one of my favorite bands, Eddie and the Cruisers. Yes, I know. And we had planned our vacation around leaving here, going to Atlantic City. I swear to God, I even messaged with Frank on this one. Swear to God, because he even answered me back. I can pull up the message and show you.
He answered you?
And he answered me. Yeah.
You
God.
direct messaged him?
Yeah. Never
awesome.
thinking. Never, ever. But he did. And we chatted for a few minutes, and that was it. You know, I try to be very respectful if I get anybody.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm like, we are so going to Atlantic City. We are, I was looking at the resorts for getting a room and yada, yada, boom, boom. And then we were going to continue down on vacation. Well, a very big, fat monkey wrench got thrown in my lap, and I had to bypass Atlantic City. And to this day,
well, I mean, he performs out there. He doesn't have a very big tour schedule, so to speak. Or he doesn't have a tour schedule at all, I should say. But he does seem to be playing the Hard Rock Live. Now, it's been both times in Atlantic City, and now from what you're telling me, 2 years ago was in Atlantic City.
Yes.
I mean, I'm hoping he starts doing stuff outside of that. That would be wonderful.
Right.
But I don't know. We'll have to see.
I did message him and said, hey, we have a very large casino in our area with, a very big stage, and many artists come and play here. I never heard anything back, but just like, you throw it out there. Who knows? Sure, I got Jimmy Buffett to put a Margaritaville in Syracuse.
I'll take go with that. I like that.
Yep.
Well, hopefully Frank starts playing some more venues and we can catch him in concert with Survivor or John Cafferty or whoever. Oh, that'd be awesome. But yeah, keep doing what you're doing, Frank. We enjoy everything.
Yes.
Hopefully you're watching us. Who knows? Maybe
Frank,
Sly's
we
watching.
Love you, man. We love you.
He's the Frankster. He's a
Frankster. You got it.
Good stuff. Good stuff, my friend. As always, appreciate you watching. If you like, share, subscribe, like down the bottom there. But we do appreciate it. We'll see everybody next week.
Hasta la vista, baby.